Welcome to Bath Fizz and Foam. My name is Robyn French Smith, and today we are going to be making another bath bomb for our What the Wednesday series. And this one will once again not have citric acid because instead it's going to have lemon juice. Now this recipe comes from Pinterest and I just can't help myself. The directions on this one, honey, the directions on this one just need to be celebrated. Okay, so first off, we have 4 tablespoons of Epsom salt. 4 tablespoons of Epsom salt, 1.5 cups of baking soda, and this recipe promises that we can make amazing bath bombs. Amazing bath bombs. I'm super excited about it. So step 1 is add our Epsom salt and our baking soda into a bowl and stir with a fork until evenly mixed. And I know I'm a rebel without a cause. I didn't use a fork. I used my hands. Did I cause the whole thing to fail? It's possible, okay? Next, we're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of oil. It let us choose the oil we wanted, so it said, you could do olive oil or avocado oil. It also says just throw in some essential oil. Doesn't say how much, doesn't give any kind of guideline on it. So I went with my gut on this, and I chose peppermint essential oil because we're going into winter. Peppermint smells great. And here's the thing, I don't know how much to use. It didn't give me any kind of guideline. So fortunately, I think I only used I'll have to go check that stopper, that little dropper, and see how much is in it. But I think I only used 3 milliliters. And then it says food coloring. Just, food coloring. And we can just add it in there. So, okay, so I'm just adding some food coloring. I'm very excited about where this is going. And by excited, I mean, I'm nervous. There's a little bit of trepidation here, okay? Mostly because we're very vague on these things. You're saying 1.5 tablespoons of oil and then essential oils and food coloring. And then it says make sure you do this step very slowly. Adding ingredients too quickly can cause lumps and ruin your mix. I mean, God. The pressure on me at this moment, that at this step, this might be the very thing that ruins the whole bath bomb. I mean, that's a lot of pressure to put on me. I think I managed it well, okay? But I'm just saying that it was a lot of pressure, okay? It also had some really strange directions about how to do a 3-to-1 ratio of lemon juice to water. But basically, it wants you to have a 3-to-1 ratio of lemon juice to water. I don't know why it didn't just say that. It has draw an imaginary line and then fill your lemon juice up 75% of the way. It's bro, you could have even said 3 tablespoons of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of water, and it would have been better than okay, so I used real lines. I didn't use an imaginary line. There was lines on the side of my spray bottle. So I used lemon juice concentrate. It was pure. It didn't have any other ingredients or additives to it, so that's why I used it, because I wasn't going to juice some lemons. Next is just to carefully spray. It says that this is such an important step, and this step is key. So we're supposed to take our dry ingredients in our spray bottle, and we're supposed to spray our dried ingredients 1 spray at a time, and then mix quickly with a fork, because we don't want bubbles to happen. This is what it says, okay? And this is take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. But I'm gonna tell you, that. That, bro. Do you know how many sprays I had to put in here? I had to put, I don't know either. I wrote it down and then I didn't bring it into my little recording closet where I sit on the ground with a pillow and a blanket over my head and record and halfway suffocate myself. I didn't bring it in here and I don't want to get up and get it. But it was I don't know. I'll add it in later. I'll do a little pop-up number. It was this many. It was 30 or something. 30, what? I mean, if I had sat there and done 1 spray at a time, it would have taken forever. It would have taken forever. Like, and I knew what I was looking for because it said, you want your ingredients to like hold together or something. It says you want your mix to start to stick to itself. Well, like, I know what that means. Like, I want it to be able to pass a drop test, but like the instructions did not specify what the heck that meant. And so like I could totally see somebody trying to make this recipe, adding like 8 sprays of water, being like, it's kind of sticking to itself. I think we're doing okay here. And then like walking away. I feel like I put a lot of water, lemonade or whatever the hell that is in my mix. So then it says that you're ready to put it in their molds, which I've already started. As you can see, it says, need ideas for molds? Here's a few of my personal favorites. I'm quoting from them. Easter eggs, hairspray caps, and cupcake wrappers. Well, damn it, I'm all out of Easter eggs because I'm almost to Christmas right now. I don't have any hairspray caps. What the f***, Felicia? And cupcake wrappers, I feel like that is not going to work. So I didn't go with that. I went with bath bomb molds. The thing is, though, here's the thing. This is why I'm doing the minis, because it said that if we had done it right, that we were supposed to get half a dozen bath bombs out of this mix, which like, and then I was like, oh, it must mean like you'll get half a dozen bath bombs if you do like these little itty bitty bath bombs, which I have this like teeny tiny mold that I got from a maker, and I'll include a link to it. It's actually for an advent calendar, and like these are like the world's tiniest bath bombs. So I did this as a joke so I could be like, oh look, I got half a dozen bath bombs. Like, and honestly, I see this a lot. Like, people get a DIY bath bomb kit and it's like, oh, you can make 6 bath bombs with it. And it's like, okay, but if each bath bomb weighs like a half an ounce, like that doesn't count. Okay, it's not a bath bomb unless you can take a full bath with it, in my opinion. Just because the shit fizzes does not make it a bath bomb. All right, we're testing it. Bunch of nothing. What did you expect? What did you expect? Oh, hey, then I spray some more of my lemonade in there. Now, this is interesting. Gosh, if you add more lemon to the mix, it sort of fizzes up. And so then I just used the straight lemon juice because it's not diluted. And like, wow, it actually can kind of fizz a little bit. If only there was some way that we could take lemon juice and distill it down like into a powder form or something, and then we could use that in bath bombs. Like, I bet that would work. Yes, and that ingredient, my darlings, is f***ing citric acid. Let's go put our bath bombs in the freezer. Low-key normal. All right, here we go. Move over, pizza rolls. We got bath bombs coming. Iconic. Good morning, Internet. How are you? I'm swell, thank you. Thanks for asking. Here's the deal. Today we're gonna test the lemon bath bombs, and I woke up this morning putting on the face. Okay, that's why I look a little pale right now, because I just have foundation on. But here's the deal. I had a little friend come visit me last night, and his name is Captain Sty. And there he is, Captain Sty. And he's decided he wants to live on my eye for an indefinite amount of time, which I'm fine with. It feels great. But here's the other deal. Let's be honest, it's probably not a great idea for me to put eye makeup on that eye, but I also think it's a little off-putting to have eye makeup on one eye, but not the other. So I've been thinking, what are we gonna do? Let's think this through. And here's something. Wow, I think that I'm just gonna put no eye makeup on. And then we're gonna go for like pale and fragile, dying Victorian child kind of thing. I think that can work. That can be our motif. And so yeah, I just wanted to fill you guys in. That's our motivation today. Also, I'm just gonna hit this light right so that you can see. Wow, look at those bags, baby. It is morning time for me, and I just want to thank Southwest for allowing 2 free checked bags because, baby, I brought them. Let's do this. Those bath bombs are done. Should we go test them? Let's go test them. Oops, I need to get my light. Hold on. Going to the house where the bath bombs are in my freezer. Totally normal. Here we are in my house. Not where I want bath bombs to be, really, unless I'm using them. Put this down. Hi, sit on my stove for a minute. Oh, sit on my stove for a minute. Let's get bath bombs. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, you can still see my water flosser. Yes, I have a confession to make. I use a water pick. Okay. Oral hygiene is very important to me, so we just got to know each other really well. Okay. Wow, look at these bath bombs. You want a light? Oh, that's terrible. I do have a light. It's called God. He's right here. Oh, it's called God. He's right here. Excuse me, plant. How am I supposed to get this out? There were no instructions for how to get it out. Let's just turn it over and let it thaw out. How long do I have to wait for it to thaw? You ever do that game where you're like, what song is this? And you're like, dude, I don't know what song that is. Oh my God, scared the shit out of me. What? So pretty, oh my God. Look at that. I want to use a round because we've used rounds for everything else, just, you know, like consistency, but what did I know? I was wrong. I judged this little bath bomb and I was wrong. It had a can-do attitude. Look at that. Okay, here we are in the test bathroom. Here is our baseline tub. Looks pretty good. I don't expect this bath bomb to stain very much. I don't expect it to stain. I don't expect it to really make a mess, to be honest. I just don't think it's gonna do anything. I think it's just a ball of frozen baking soda with some water in it, and it's just gonna sit in the tub. My prediction. But let's see, let's try. The water is ready. The moment has come. You know, I recognize that there's a lot more me in this video than there is of bath bombs, but that's because of this right here. Like, number one, I'll be a monkey's uncle. That damn thing is doing something that's stunning, so I'm sorry. But also, what? Here's the question. Do I, knowing full well what will likely happen, do I stick my foot into this water, knowing full well that the peppermint essential oil is just floating on top? I don't know, but I do think that I go put some lip gloss on. I think everybody would appreciate that, so I'll be right back while you think about that, okay? I think we all know that I'm gonna stick my foot in there. While I continue to have the internal debate about whether or not my foot is going in there, let me just say that the amount of peppermint in this room is mind-blowing, okay? It is very minty. My eyes are burning. It's very strong. Just wanted to say that. And I did put lip gloss on. I apologize that earlier my lips looked, you know, like they were gonna wither up and die. I'm likely dehydrated. My only source of liquid that goes into my body is either Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Mountain Dew. So, you know, the thing is, I think that water is bad for you because as soon as you drink it, your body's just like, get it out of me, you know? So you pee immediately as soon as you drink it. So I'm assuming that water is like not good for you. But yeah, I'll take some vitamins or something, yeah. Sacrifices must be made, and it's you, buddy. It's you. So while it's not too bad, my foot was cold from this peppermint for hours. And there's your nice obligatory oil floating on top shot. Okay, 10 minutes later, my hair is frizzy, of course. And my foot is done baking in the tub. It's not, I wouldn't say that it's like burning, like peppermint bad burn. But it's tingly. I feel it. Let's drain the water and see if we have any staining. Also gonna check for oil left over, which I think would be the biggest problem. And of course, there is oil left all over the side of the tub. So even though it didn't stain, which I'm really glad it didn't stain because fuck that, I still have to clean it. Might as well just go get the Dawn. I don't want to clean my tub every time I take a bath. You know what I want to know? I want you guys to tell me, what was your first bath bomb experience? Did you get your recipe online? And what was it like? Like, did you end up having to clean your tub? And how much did that fucking suck? One last cleaning session because peppermint is potent and I have children who will be bathing in this tub. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that to them. You want to know what I really want to know? I want to know why my double chin featured so prominently in this video. Like, it's not that bad in real life. Good God. Oh, it's not that bad. But like every angle of this video, I'm like, hey, I don't like this bath bomb. Okay, thanks, bye, love you. If you hung in this long, I must be doing something right. Please like and subscribe so that YouTube thinks, hey, I'm doing the thing, and keeps suggesting our videos to you. Come visit us at bathfizandfoam.com. We have all kinds of stuff that you can visit, look at, raw blogs, and all that kind of stuff. Come see our Facebook group, Bath Fizz and Foam, Bath Bomb and Bubble Bar Support Group. We are a community of friendly, helpful makers, and we want to see you there. Bye! Happy making!